Friends, 1280 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. And here is the update from the war zones of last 2 days. In south, in Zaporizhia Oblast, Ukrainians recaptured Zeleny High, and accordingly the grey area around Iskara and Tolstoy has increased. They also re-entered Stepov from the west. Russian army in the meantime advanced south of Horikov and north of Kaminsky towards Stepnogorsk and Plavny. Towards Dnipropetrovsk, Russians have advanced northwest and southwest of Kamishuvka. In the east, Ukrainians carried out counterattack and advanced towards Molodatsky, while the Russians have advanced in Udakne area. In Pokrovsk, Grodovskaya and Mirnograd area, Russians recaptured western outskirts of Novoekonomikne and 50% of Kapitalna mines. Russians' offensive operation continuing in the north and eastern outskirts of Rodinsky and towards north of Leontovichi. In Toretsk area, Russians have advanced towards Serebrenivka and have taken over Alexandro Shultina fully. Their westward advance, though slow, but continuing from Chasiv towards Konstantinovka. In Siversk, Russians have made good gains in Serebryansky forestry, and now Ukrainians hold only a narrow strip adjacent to Donetsk and Zerebets river, extending up to Kremina sector. And that brings us to northeast Ukraine. Russians have taken over Kolodyazy fully and advanced southwest of Grekivka. They have also advanced in Zarikne in Torsky Yampol area. In Kupiansk, Russians are tightening noose around the city. From north and west, they have taken over Mirne. In north of Kharkiv, the fight is on near Sinelnikov and in Volchansk on the left bank of Volchi river. Kursk-Sumy regions, Russians have recaptured lost position in Varakine and they have advanced inside Yunakivka, holding more than 80% of the city. Interdiction missions continuing heavily from both the sides against each other, almost in the old fashion and pattern. The major event have been in this war that Russians have taken over Zaporozhskoye in Dnipropetrovsk, advanced in Kamishuvka. They have made good gains in Serebryansky forestry, around Kupiansk, Zarikne control zone in Donetsk region, and gains in Volchansk as well as in Sumy. Now we come to northeast. The IDF has re-entered in North Gaza, in Beit Hanun, and this is the 5th time, claiming that they will destroy Hamas here within a week. Hamas carried out an ambush and eliminated 5 IDF troops. In the meantime, Trump again claimed to enforce ceasefire within 1 to 2 weeks, and this is nth time. Some other news related or unrelated with these wars is that since 27th August, that is today, USA has levied another 25% of tariff against Indian goods, and that increases it up to 50% now. This was after the government of India refused to stop purchases of oil from Russian Federation and also have declared that India will trade with Russia in Indian rupees and Russian rubles. What you have been seeing in the background video is the pro-Palestinian huge protests or rallies numbering more than 100,000, and the dances is being carried out by Palestinian women in a beautiful manner. This is in Copenhagen, Denmark, and protesting against Denmark government's support to Israel government IDF in form of weapons and finance, of course diplomatically also. Such protests are going on all over the world, not being shown by the official media or corporate media, and this is happening in India also, though numbers are not as large as in other countries because the government of India is pro-Zionist regime and does not allow such protests to take place. And that brings an end to today's talk, friends. See you tomorrow. Thank you.